Cause she wanna find me leaning, girl, I'm into it. Mm. Mm. Guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This shit tastes so fucking good. Mm. Mm. It's black again. What, did I miss something? Oh my god. I went black a while ago. What is that? It's salted cashews. Oh. So you don't do makeups anymore? Is this a propaganda? No, I do my makeup on stream. So good. Okay. Guys, yesterday, I was working so much. And the day before, I was sleeping. I was doing really bad, dude. I was doing really bad. But it's okay, you know what I mean? Maybe I just noticed it now. Maybe. Nothing wrong with that. Guys, how are you doing? Today, I have such a nice drink. This drink, one of my favorites. It's 0-calorie strawberry lemonade. I know. Calm down. W holding up with the sleeping past 10 p.m. routine. Dude, I'm literally. Actually, my sleeping has become way better. But I've been, like, right now is a shitty time. Because I'm preparing for a pretty big drop on the Obsidian library. Which means that I'm, like, working, like, 12, 14 hours every day. Which is a lot. But, like, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it's, like, a lot. Which makes me, like, sleep kind of less. Does it taste like Arizona? No, it just tastes like a strawberry lemon ice cream. That's what it tastes like. The Poland where I am is this diabolical. It's killing me, dude. That's why you can't go outside. Carolina, hello. Thank you, thank you. Guten Vips, was geht? Are you doing? I'm doing okay. Like, I'm lately, like, hooked on painkillers like crazy. But it's okay. At least I'm functioning, right? Are you going to the neighborhood Nessa Barrett tour concert? Dude, I can't. Like, if someone wants to give me like 2 grand so I can fly out to Toronto and see them, or if someone wants to give me 300 bucks so I can go to a festival, okay, sure. Because, like, the neighborhood doesn't have their Nessa Barrett tour type of thingy in Montreal. They only have it in Toronto. In Montreal, the only time that they're coming is for the for a like a festival thingy. Isn't the neighborhood controversial? Well, apparently, like, I didn't know about it, but yesterday I saw like I usually never have like musician stuff on my like For You page. But yesterday I apparently saw that people were like hating on Nessa for like making music with them. And then I was like, why are people hating on her like for making music with them? Like what? So then I like looked into it and apparently the guy, like the main lead singer of the neighborhood, has been like accused. I don't know if he has been illegally like whatever, but apparently he has been like accused of like raping or like assaulting a girl. But I didn't like there wasn't really like I didn't see who it was or like what it had to do with Nessa or whatever, so I was like it was kind of like vague what I saw, but I'm way more open if like someone has more information. What kind of painkillers? Dude, I don't know. Like painkillers my doctor gave me. Dude, the worst thing ever happened and I don't know how to break the news to my friend. So, I gave my friend like my gift to my friend was Lady Gaga tickets, right? Cuz Lady Gaga's performing over here. So, I bought the ticket like before Christmas, right? And it was like 400 bucks. And I was convinced that I bought two tickets, right? And like yesterday night, Dantes tells me like, "Oh, when is your concert?" So I don't know. I have no clue. So I go on Ticketmaster because usually I get like a message like, "Oh my god, that your concert is coming up." So I don't really keep track of like when it is. So I go on like the concert page, like the Ticketmaster, and I like look right because I want to see like when the concert is. So I like look and I'm like, okay, so it's like in a week, approximately in a week. All cool, like no biggie. And then I remembered that I was talking to a friend of like to the same friend because I went to the Bad Omens concert with them, right? And I remember that I asked her like, "Oh, when do we have to be there at the concert?" Because we're probably like it's gonna take like super long, right, for us to like sit there and like whatever, right, wait and shit. And she told me like, "Yo, like we have seats, so it doesn't matter." So I basically want to see like where we're sitting, right? So I open my ticket because like usually I just look up the artist and then I like know when the concert is. So I open my ticket and I see there's only one ticket. So I'm like, wait, what? So I go into my emails and like I go into my emails and I check for when I bought the tickets and I saw that I apparently forgot to press two tickets because usually my Ticketmaster is always like on buying two tickets, right? And it usually never changes. But apparently, because this was like the first ticket I've bought since I bought the Young Lean concerts for my pre wedding concert. And back then, I must have like, because I bought like multiple tickets, because like you have like a ticket limit on Ticketmaster. Like you can't buy more than this and this many tickets, right? So I was like, I can only buy 4 tickets at a time, but back then I had to like buy 5 tickets. So I must have bought like two, and then another one. And I must have like not changed that like like the one ticket person, and not changed it when I went to like the to buy the Lady Gaga concert tickets. So now I haven't told her yet because I don't know how to tell her, because she was really excited for the concert, right? But I have to tell her, like, dude, I'm so embarrassed that that happened. Dude, I don't even know how to tell her. She's gonna be so mad. Double fuck. Double fuck, dude. Also, my cats, big time cuties right now, guys. Big time cuties. They have been behaving so well lately. They have been like a little bit crazy, but behaving overall really, really well. Especially like with my head, I'm so thankful for them to be so calm, dude. Rip. Yeah, I know. I must tell her. I'm probably gonna tell her today though. Like I have to tell her because I'm gonna ask her, like, I can give her like that one ticket, right? But then she has to go by herself. Like I'm gonna ask her, either I'm gonna give her like that single ticket and she can go. Um but I don't know if she wants to go by herself, or I'm gonna tell her that I'm gonna like sell the ticket for like cheap, and then I'm just gonna like use that money to like do something else with her that she can decide like what she wants to do. Lara! Lara Mausi. 400 for one ticket is crazy work. Yeah, it is. And that's why when I saw like the price was like 400 and it was like 485 with taxes, I didn't double check, so I just thought, yeah, dude, whatever, like that sounds right for 2 tickets. And I was like, dude, fuck. So I have to tell her, dude. I think she's gonna be mad. Because, like, that was, like, her birthday and Christmas gift together. Damn. I'm a shit friend. Happens. But fuck. Double fuck, guys. I might be a shitty friend. Would you hate me if you were in that position? Be honest. Would you fucking hate me? Also, I'm, like, turning even more white. No, the fuck? Nah. You're literally the worst friend ever. Cause like the thing is, like, it's not even like her fiance or whatever. Like they couldn't even buy a second ticket because the tickets are like $600, dude. Fuck. Are they gonna break up? How could you? Yeah, but dude, it was her birthday gift. You know what I mean? Like, she's probably gonna think that I'm like an issue with her. Cause I also, like, we were supposed to meet up on Monday and I like didn't go. But it's just like with the Obsidian Library like drop, I'm just very busy, and like also my head, dude, has just been hurting. Like she can have the ticket, like she can have it if she wants to. I just feel bad if she has to go alone, you know what I mean? Like who would want that? But like I'm willing to give it to her if she wants it. We're holding on, we're holding on. I mean, no, because mistakes happen, but I'd be sad about it, obviously. Getting a ticket is so hard, real. Hi, Diego, what's up? You look good, thank you. It's my favorite group. It's sad to go alone, but better than nothing. Yeah, like I don't mind. Like if she wants to, like she can have the ticket, you know. Like I don't mind her like going. I'd rather like because the thing is I don't like. It's not like it's my favorite group or some shit, right? So like I wouldn't mind her going, but like yeah, I don't know. That's what we tried in Korea. Dude, you don't understand. In Korea, when we were there, from Lara's favorite like K-pop group, they were performing, right? And she like went to the concert and they tried getting a ticket, dude. But they didn't. Double fuck. Laos, thank you for the prime on the 18th. Grazie. You met her. You met who? Getting depressed again? I know what you mean. This economy, I tell you to buy another ticket, but damn, 400 for one. Yeah, cause like I'm gonna be honest, like if the tickets would be 400 now, I would still buy it. You know what I mean? Like if a ticket would cost 400 bucks, I would like spend another 400 bucks. But I looked and now the tickets are like fucking 700 almost each. Like they're like and it's also like we wouldn't sit together anymore because because now I would have to buy like some random ticket and we wouldn't sit together anymore. So even if we would go to the concert, we would be like at two different points of the end, you know what I mean? Lara, of course. Lara is like a long-term friend of me. Lara's like the like longest friend I have. All the fuck is gonna start with the merge of the tour? You should have asked them if they can give like buy you some. Should have just like waited outside and been like, yo, can you like bring me some merch outside? Lara's a baddie. She is. She is, and she's coming to Montreal soon. Very excited. Friends are gatekeepers. Low key. Dude, I saw that thing with BTS that was low key embarrassing. Like, imagine preparing a free concert for roughly around 300,000 people and only 40,000 show up. How embarrassing is that? Dude, that's like an ick low-key. Like imagine you're dating like a musician and they like think they can fill a stadium and then like only like half of the stadium fills out. Ah! That's an ick. That's such an ick. Sorry, español fluido, sí, claro. It's a bit harder for me nowadays to speak Spanish just because I don't have anyone to speak with, but I still can speak it. All the BTS guys saying it's good. Was it a bad album? Probably then. Fell off after serving their country. Low key. Like, and the thing is, like, you can choose, right? You can choose between like community service and the military. Like, dude, you better do community service. You know what I mean? And it's like, do community service. But you get hated when you don't choose army? Well, you don't. That's not true. That's not true. Because guess who did not go to the army or did community service? Motherfucking Faker. And why didn't he? Because he's an athlete. And athletes don't have to do any of that. Does some random like 40-year-old woman hate him for it? Probably. But like BTS could have been like, Annyeong kamsahamnida. We don't want to let it down our friend. So oppas fans love so much. We cannot do army. We are army, but we can't do army because performance. They could have made like a PR thingy out of it, dude, but they didn't. So low-key their own fault. That Faker is a fucking Valorant player. Oh god. Yeah. Oh god, that you said that is like the biggest ick of all time. Faker the Valorant player. Low-key, if he would play Valorant, he would play like he would want to be one of those like crackhead jet players. That's crazy. What hair dye do you use for your black hair? It's gonna be in my new vlog that's coming out soon. I just had like some issues with my music software, so we had to like fix those. It's the Instagram goth girl. Bah, I would not call myself goth, but I appreciate it. Bad distribution and facial bone structure kinda unlucky. I mean, they can sing, I don't get it. You know who can't sing? Cat's Eye. No hate, no tea, no shade. They just can't sing, dude. Like, really, they cannot sing. Like, for the life of themselves, they can't sing. I'm so sorry. I don't know who gaslit them into believing that they're good singers. They're just not, dude. Sophia and Lara can? No. Babes, I literally listened to them perform live. Stop, it was so bad. It was really bad. Lower third seems good. It's more about face with an eye area. And you know what? Good for you. 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 You know, you know what's low-key funny? People that do like the whole like mogging and like looks maxing thing is low-key so gay. Like imagine, oh yeah, my lips were too small, so I got lip filler. Okay, queen. Low-key, it's so gay. No, if my man would get lip filler, I would be like, yeah, I got a bone reconstruction surgery. I got Botox. Dude, I don't know, go build a house or something. Like, no, stop. 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 No, sorry guys. But a guy with lip filler, I just imagine like someone like sorry. The one girl that is Latina, German, Asian, everything, dude, Daniela. She's also Brazilian, by the way. You're so right, because I am. I don't understand going online trying to make someone feel like shit for no reason. Well, I don't think that they're trying to make people feel like shit. They're just trying to tell them in a nice way how they can make themselves look better. But it's kind of like, just because society, like as an example, right? People right now are sitting there, they're like, well, society wise, having like a very defined jawline and being skinny with a BMI of this, this, and this is like socially attractive, so you should hit those things, right? Having a like cutesy nose, having full lips, full lashes, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, that can be the status right now, but that doesn't define beauty. Because, like, not even like 150 years ago, babes, they loved fat women, you know what I mean? Like women that looked like they could eat good, because it was like a sign of being rich, having money and wealthy, and having like a name to yourself, right? So it's kind of like, babes, your anorexic ass, talking from someone with an eating disorder before anyone attacks me, your anorexic ass might be disgusting in like 50, 100 years, you know what I mean? Or people might look at like people with like very small, petite noses and be like, dude, did you snore one too many cocaine lines? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, kind of like a generational thing, but also kind of like personal, right? Laura needs to watch German trash TV. What do you mean? I have to? I've watched all the German trash TV. Guapita, Sina, ¿cómo estás? Alex, du bist wie eine Motte. Die kommt aus ihrem Kokon. Und dann ist die ein Schmetterling. Hm. Yeah, dude, I'm not missing out on the German trash TV shit. Yo, Lara! I just pulled a needle with a thread out of my foot. I was like, what's so uncomfortable there? So I pulled on this thingy here and the needle came out. Cause you and I, we were born to die. Okay, okay. Lara, danke Maus für den Primarino. You don't bleed out? No, I'm not bleeding out. It's fine. Like, it was like Like, it doesn't even hurt. New YouTube video soon? Well, I was supposed to, like, post a YouTube video today, but, like, I had, like, an issue with my music license, so I had to, like, renew that. Please make sure you don't bleed out. Watch the video where you literally died on the shock of the stencil printer. What? Play piercing type shit? Dude, I used to, like, pierce myself. Is that kind of, like, weird? Oh! This one. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die. And whatever, never knew. Lara, I have a new tattoo for you have to do. And the reason why is because, okay, next month, okay. Okay, listen. What happened is next month, right? I have a bunch of tattoo artists that I love coming to Montreal. So I may or may not have made, like, multiple appointments with tattoo artists. Which means I have to, like, quit one of my appointments with a tattoo artist from here because, like, it's gonna be too expensive. Like, I don't have enough money, right? So now I'm, like, missing out on one tattoo I really wanted. So now you have to do that. Okay? It's not a big tattoo. Okay, it's a middle-sized tattoo. It's not huge. Yeah. Yeah, you need to do it. Like, you know, yeah, like, I think with the dragon on the back and this, it's not gonna take longer than, like, 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, I didn't want to put it on you, but I have to. I have to. But the dragon on my back has to be finished, dude. I've been walking around with an unfinished tattoo. First tattoo ever, by the way. First tattoo ever in the entirety of all tattoos I've ever had that was unfinished. Can't live with it. Dude, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate that there's, like, the most gorgeous dragon on this planet, but he's only halfway done. Oh, it will take all day. But I'll take you out to dinner afterwards. Lara kann höchstens anbieten, Aussteller zu holen für komplett 3 Tage sind 77 € oder so. Dokomi. Ja, ja, ist auch Creator-Bereich. Glaub ich. Ich denke mal. Soll ich ja sagen? Und dann seine Informationen dir weiterleiten? Can some that flows with your users, even if it's slightly overlapped, or you think you mean the top of the fingers? Which day? Wait, give me a second, guys. I'm just like trying to figure out my tattoo appointments. Okay, my appointment with her is on the 26th, so that could be the 30th. Would be perfect. Okay. Stell das mal aus, aber denke so nach wäre. Ist 77? Ja, 77 €. Someone copies most of your tattoos, would you get mad? I have people copying most of my tattoos. Like, it depends, you know? Because I always say, when it comes to tattoos, it really depends, right? Because I have some Pinterest tattoos, right? Would I get mad if someone copies those? Obviously not, because I didn't design them, right? If I have an anime tattoo of like a specific scene that is very much like known or like a lot of people like, would I get mad? Obviously not. If I have a character tattooed that got custom designed for me, but it's a very liked character and someone copies that because they like the design, morally seen, it's kind of fucked up for the tattoo artist, but me personally, would I find it a bit weird? Probably, but it's fine. But then there's like these tattoos that are like, they mean something, right? Like they mean something to me. And then it's like, that is very weird. And the weirdest part about it all is like people actually like tattooing all the tattoos in the same area as me. Like that actually freaks me out. Like if you get a tattoo, at least don't do it like in the area that I have it in, right? But then they like copy like the entire sleeve and it's like, dude, the fuck are you doing? How do I figure out a design without just using Pinterest? Your tattoo artist figures out the design, not you. You send your tattoo artist like an inspo, like as an example, Pinterest pictures or from their site. Like you look it up, you screenshot it, you send it to them, and you say you want something like that, and then they will design something for you. I will never forget that story when I'm coming. Let's get something matching. We should. We 100% should get matching tattoos. We should get South Park tattoos. Butters and Kenny. We could make like one where Kenny is like dead on the floor and like his bones and everything are coming out, and then you have Butters like screaming like ah! I don't nurse myself, so I'm tempted to design it on my own. Well, if you want that, go for it. But there's a lot of tattoo artists that won't do it. I wouldn't do it. If someone would come up to me and tell me I have an own design, I wouldn't tattoo that. Because you have to understand, when someone comes to you with a design, maybe friends I would do it, but like a stranger, right? If they come up to me with a design, they have an idea of what they want it to look like, and my tattoo style might not align with what they want. And once it's done, you know what I mean? Like I can't roll back what I tattooed, so I would not do it. But there are tattooers that do it. Wasn't there someone in the community copied placements as well? well, they're not in my community anymore, and they denied ever being part of my community, even though they literally were glazing me all the time. But yeah. You're always so creative with the tattoo designs. Dude, it's even at a point. Lara is also getting red tattoo overlays now. I love it. Dude, we're low-key like tattoo matching. But she does it a bit different than me. Like she layers red under her other tattoos. Like she doesn't cross over them. And I just like full on blast over my old tattoos. Hi Shuri, what's up? Was geht, Unisa? Moinsen! I'll do my fillers because I want more red. Mausig. Dann Eierchen. Fett Eierchen. Boah. Okay. Fett lästern, Fett fressen. Oh, geil. Geile. Okay. Let's do my eye makeup. I'm gonna do my makeup slightly different today. Ey, gute Nacht, Chaya. Dude, Lara's coming soon to where I live, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm gonna take the entire week off when she's here. Maybe we will stream my tattoos. But I'm gonna spend so much time with her. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do some fun things over here. Because the problem is, when my wedding was, we didn't really have time. So Okay. Okay. Guys, next week we're gonna 1v9 gaming again. How are you? Cookie, what's up? I'm doing okay. I'm like struggling with a little bit, like a couple of things currently, but it's fine. Like, it's not gonna ruin the world, right? Oh, dude, my eyes are literally watering so hard lately. I don't know why. Iki Wasa, thank you for the prime in the ninth month. Dude, another stream, baby. How do you figure out you want a tattoo from a certain artist? Like, how much of their work would you have to like to determine like their style? I can give you an example. Like, mm, like here's an example, right? Let me see. Like this tattoo artist, right? Their whole like charade is like Y2K, cyber sigillism. Like it just looks very, very fucked up. It's like Euro trash, cyber sigillism, a mix of like multiple things. And I just fuck really hard with it. But then there's like people. Let me see. Like as an example, this person, right? This person also does cyber sigillism, but it's way cleaner, you know? Like it's very clean, very symmetrical, etc. And I don't really fuck with that as much. So it's like a whole vibe of their page type of situation. It's the tattoos in specific by themselves. It's like a bunch of things that you have to go through to like see if you like the style of the person. So the overall vibe, yeah, and like obviously the quality also matters, right? Oopsie, what's up? Maybe because you're tired of something. I don't think it's because I'm tired. I think my eyes just hurt because I've been like doing so much like eye makeup lately. And I'm pretty convinced that one of my eyeshadow palettes that I've been using, I don't know if it's a glitter one or the brown one, is like it's not okay anymore. Because like the thing is with the Korean ones, like you can't really read like the day. Like they say they're still like usable for like another 3 months, but like I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, dude. Okay. But I have to get my little tweezers so I can do my lashes. How do you find artists on social media? Do you look them up based on location? Do they get recommended to you? I look them up based on art. That's how I do it. I look people up based on the art style they have. Like, as an example, if I look for like a cybersigulism or whatever, I just look them up through that. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty okay. I'm doing pretty okay. Handsome as hell. You're so dumb. You could always do better, but you know what? We're thriving. We're doing our shit. You look gorgeous. Thank you. I don't know why. I think I look so weird today, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the problem. Edie, what's up? Yeah, I can always like you should like go on Pinterest and look up the style that you like and then go on Instagram and look for an artist that like has that style. There's also like countries, that do a style more than other countries. Just be ready to be very, very, very much angry because you will find tattoo artists that you will love, but they're like very far away. That's always the worst thing for me when like there's an artist that I fucking love and then they are like fucking 7,000 miles away from me. Guys, should we do like a Just Dance stream next week? I'm low-key feeling it. Have you ever been to Egypt? No. You don't look weird? Okay, let's make out. Okay, sure. Your pum pum bring life! I'm not sure the style that I want. I love black and gray illustration work, but I'm open to other styles. Well, then just look up like what type of tattoo styles are out there. Thank you, Diebold. Thank you. This pum pum from life. Dude, my husband is too loud for his own good. Okay, I'm almost done, guys, and then we can actually start streaming, dude. I can't. This makeup has been going on for too long. Guys, I low-key have started buying different types of clothing. I spent $100 today on new clothing. Like vintage clothing. Off of Depop. It's like all cardigans. Okay. Yukimi! Mickey! Thank you for the tier on the 18th. Mickey! Thank you. Show what? Pro Red, what's good? What's up? Nope, saving up for... Depop haul. I can. Leute. Deutscher Tattoo-Stream. Was halten wir davon? Ja, Pum Bring Life. Josef, was geht? Ja? Ich glaube, wäre geil. Let me see. Purchases. So one thing I bought is this. It's kind of like a... Cool, you don't see shit. It's kind of like a white type of dress. I really like that. Paid 37 Canadian. Then I bought this gorgeous bag, dude. Look at this. How beautiful is that? So pretty. I paid 49 for that. Then I bought, okay, don't hate on me, okay? But I loved it. I bought this. Like a cardigan for 39. And then I bought this beautiful Y2K, like, knitted kind of like cardigan shirt. I thought it would be very beautiful for like when it's summer. But it's like a bit chilly, right? So that. And then I bought this cardigan. Wait, is there a better picture? This cardigan. And that costed me 41. Yep, so it's like 4 items that I bought. Can I make a deal with you? Depends on the deal you want to make. Is he gonna tell me that he wants to see my Nunu? I will decline. Hi, girl. I just want to watch much of your content, but I saw the tweet made about you where your husband defended you. It was so sad to see. Honestly, I hope you're doing okay. Doesn't affect you. Dude, it doesn't affect me. And you know why it doesn't affect me? Because I'm already over it. You have to understand, if this is the first time that you've seen this tweet, or like the comment or whatever, welcome, hello, and hi. This is like the 7th time this has gone viral. Like every 6 months, we go viral for this. Every 6 months. Every 6 months, a podcaster thinks he's like, I don't know, fucking Einstein and thinks he's like the first one to make a comment about it. But it's just like every 6 months it's brought up. So after the second time, I found my peace with it and I'm like, okay, girl, go on, talk your shit, talk your truth. No, like Dantes knows that it doesn't affect me anymore. Like, I think the reason why Dante speaks about it on social media is just because he doesn't want people to give it, like, to hate even more and kind of be like, see, like, I'm standing up for my wife, which obviously I really appreciate, but it's like, I don't mind, you know what I mean? I don't mind. I just have to see if my management answered me. Because my manager wanted to have a talk. Always gives me fucking the chills. I hate when people tell me we have to talk, like, fuck off. What was the tweet about? Well, it's like this tweet that comes up where it's like, oh my god, makeup should be criminalized. Women with makeup, no goods. Women are da 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 da. Catfish. And it's like a screenshot from a makeup tutorial from me where I only say this on stream. Like, I never use this as a defense on Twitter or anything. But it's basically a picture. Why is there needles everywhere? Why did I just randomly look to the side and there was a needle in my fucking curtains? This is the second needle by now. Where are these needles coming from? It's basically like a picture of me without makeup and with makeup in 2023. And like, do I look different? Well, yeah, it was like the purpose of the video, right? But it's like, it was like, I was in a good space at that time. And it's not an excuse, right? Because at the end of the day, I was still cutie, you know what I mean? Can I look at it now and be like, you know what? Like, I look way better nowadays without makeup than I did there. Well, yeah, but it doesn't add anything to the conversation. So I don't bring it up on Twitter. On stream, when we talk about it, it's fine. You know what I mean? But like on Twitter, whatever. But yeah, no, at that time, I was like pregnant without knowing it. I just came home from like a 2-day trip in the States, in Germany, with like the biggest fucking jet lag. And I had to go back to work literally not even 12 hours after I just landed from the States. So I didn't even go to sleep. So I just filmed the YouTube video. And then on top of that, I was just overweight. Not overweight, but I had a little bit of chunginess on me. You know what I mean? Which is like fine. It was a healthy weight. But like nowadays, I'm a a bit skinnier. But again, doesn't add anything to the conversation that what they say doesn't make any sense, right? Okay. Ah! Don't fall, please. Did you say pregnant? Did I miss something? Well, I was pregnant unexpectedly in 2023. But yeah, I got an abortion because, like, obviously, I almost killed myself. And I 100% was not in the mindset financially, in a position, or in a relationship to have a child. Like, I was living at home. I was still going to school. I just spent my last dime to travel around the world to follow a guy I just met not even 4 weeks ago. So it's like, it was just not the right timing, not the right mindset. And it's also like a thing of, I thought we took enough precautions for it to not happen. Does that make sense? Like, it wasn't like, oh yeah, we just fuck and then whatever, right? Girl, the reason I tried watching you is because I saw that tweet. Gang, 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 look.
Did you get your candies?
No, I didn't order them.
No, why?
Because you told me to save money for next month.
It's less than $50 you can do.
Now it's whatever.
Also, the file submitted, sir. Order it.
No.
Order it. I'll be angry.
I can't even order it.
Oh, no?
Because my account is still on. See, and a real man would have told me there, here, take my phone and order it. The reason I started watching you is because I saw that tweet. I was like, oh my god, who's this girl? I was so glad when you started making videos in English. I know what you mean. Girl, you was beautiful. Come on now. Well, I think I was pretty cute. But like, now I'm like, you know what I mean? I wake up and I have a mirror next to my bed. And every morning I wake up, the first thing I see is myself. And that's not even a lie. Moin, Armin, was geht? Hey, what advice do you recommend for people who want to start streaming and struggle with making new viewers? That you streaming will never bring you viewers. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, as an example, right? Twitch, without making an ad for anything, I have 150 viewers right now, right?
As long as it pays with the PayPal, it's fine.
I'm gonna suck your dick later. I'm gonna go nutsack on it. The boboloni. Nice. Thank you, amor. Man, I hate that it's all... No, I can't. Dandas, can I change the color thing? Where did I change that? Yeah, Dandas made his fucking phone all black and gray like a fucking retard. Accessibility. Display and text size. will you work on the shop drop today? I will indeed do that. Your pum pum bring life. Your pum pum bring. Oh. Oof. What do I want to eat? What's this? Deep and delicious cakes. What else do they have? Toasted strudel. Mozzarella. Okay, I have to say one thing. Right now that I'm seeing the mozzarella sticks, they're so disgusting over here. Like, guys, you don't need to understand. Mozzarella sticks in Canada are probably the most disgusting thing that exists in like the entirety of this country. Oh wait, what is this called? Oh my god. What is a brand called? It's called Dr. Edgar? No, it's a different one. It's called Ristorante with Dr. Oetker, cream, bacon, onion. What is it called? Casa di Mama. Casa di Mama. No, they're Flammkuchen. Okay, but now I need to know what that is called in English. Okay, what's Flammkuchen in English? Flammkuchen English. It's called flame cake. What? Flame cake. Kake. Bukake. Flame cake. Dude, when I look up flame cake, it just shows me cakes. Flammkuchen. Maybe if I look it up in German, Flammenkuchen. Ja, pom pom bring life. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Guys, I have literally like a bruise on my back because Dantas massaged me. So yeah, Sophia, back to what you were saying. So Twitch itself it's not gonna bring you viewers, not at all. Like right now, I have like 140 viewers, right? I'm telling you right now, if I post it on my Instagram, it's gonna go up to 500. And the thing is that Twitch is just not a platform that supports how can I say that supports growth. So if you want growth and you want more viewers and you want all of these things, you need to have other websites. Like you need to have other websites because just doing Twitch is never gonna make you grow. Like you need TikTok, you need Twitter, you need Instagram, and all of these things. Maybe Snapchat, like just as many things as possible. And yeah, that's how you actually grow. So basically, clip farming, it's not clip farming specifically. It's like whatever you like doing. Like if you like fashion, if you like books, if you like anime, whatever it is that you like doing, do that and then people will come. It doesn't have to be clip farming. Like, I'm gonna be honest, clip farming is more negative than positive. And the reason why I'm saying that is, as an example, right? Let's say I'm a clip farmer and all I do in my clip farming is like behave like a nutsack, right? You can't behave like a nutsack for 8 hours at a time, which means if I start my stream, the first hour I'm a complete nutsack. Everyone is gonna come watching. But the second I stop doing it, everyone will leave. So it's not sustainable. But if you build a platform outside of Twitch that is based on your interests and things you actually love doing, and then as an example, let's say you love drawing, right? And you get a platform of drawing, or you get a platform of being a good gamer, or whatever outside of Twitch, then you can like make a 8-hour stream based on all these things without lacking, you know what I mean? So yeah. Why don't you post on Instagram story? The reason why I don't post is because I don't want weirdos on my stream. I like my small circle. Does that make sense? Like, I like the fact that we are where we are. Like, I could change it, yes, but I don't want to. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like, especially from my Instagram, there's just a lot of weirdos on there, and I don't appreciate it. So I actually prefer, like, being solo YOLO, the rhymer. So yeah, that's just how I like it, right? Doesn't mean that other people can't like it, but yeah. I just prefer it this way. Okay, let's also get some. Oh, how much is it? Bitch. You know I'm sexy. Ah, don't call, just text me. Chips. Chippits. Chippies. Maybe crackers instead of chips. Crackers. I love crackers, by the way. Not gonna lie, after watching your comment section on IG, I understand. That's what I mean. I'm like actually surprised that I haven't gotten a dick pic in a while. You know what I mean? It's just like there's a lot of weirdos, a lot of weird people, and like obviously there's also a lot of good people, but I'd prefer to not test that, you know? I just don't want to test my luck. I think I'm good. Oh my god, wait, chips. Let me see if they have these like these one types of chips. They're like puffs or ruffles or some shit they're called, and they're so good. Ya pom pom bring life. Ya pom pom bring life. Why can I not find it? Dude, I know they had them. Why don't you have them anymore? They were like called puffs or something. Double fuck. Ya pom pom bring life. Let me see if maybe view store. Because you know how sometimes they have like one row where it's like things you've already bought? Hmm. Might have been on my phone. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. Hola, Kevin, ¿cómo estás? Hi, Hanor. How are you doing, cutie pie? Hello, 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 baby. I can hear a thing. I ain't got no service in the club, you sis. For buying from me, just said no. What I will ship Friday when I please keep an eye on the tracking to see where it is. I think there could be any confusion with the address for delivery person. Please send me your phone number. Let me see. Hi, Jesse. What's up? Hey, you just say, woo! It feels like a party every day. Hey, you just say. Okay, let me see. I don't think I can find the puffs. I don't think they have them anymore. They used to have them though. Double fuck. They were really good. Whatever. I'm just gonna order then. But there's no chips in my order. How am I supposed to survive without that? I love your vibe. It's just like, it's really like ADHD vibe. Honey Dijon. Le papier pour petit du. Oh tabernacle, sacré bleu, mon dieu. Sacré bleu, sacré. Okay, next. Place order. Looks good. I love smaller cities because when I can actually read the chat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, how fun is that? You know what I mean? Like, Dora. You can literally like read chat. You can be chill. You're not overwhelmed. You know what I mean? I like it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to change it. Okay. I'm just gonna go piss for 1 second. And then we can continue, guys. Also, I have to like charge my phone in a little, my mouse in a little bit. I'm still sad. Can you tell a joke? Okay, you have to interact with me though. D-Law. Everyone, guys, are you gonna remember me in 6 seconds? Yes or no? Be honest. Are you gonna remember me in 6 days? Like my existence. Are you gonna remember that in 6 days? Yes? Yeah? Okay. Are you gonna remember my existence in 6 weeks from now on? I will remember you in 10 years. Yes? Yes. Okay. Knock, knock. Damn. Damn, you just told me that you weren't gonna forget me. Did I get you laughing? That was bad. Fuck off. You know? Where did who go? Dude, you know where I got this from? I got this from some like stupid kid on Instagram. It was Laura. No. What? Oh my god. Really, I was so focused on you that I almost spilled everything. Oh my god. Thank you so much for 5 gifted. What the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Glad to see your pretty face. How are you doing? Thank you so much for 5 gifted. What? I really appreciate it. Curious, do you play any sports? Bet sports. I fuck a lot. Damn, I wish. Have you seen the Skill Animals? No, I haven't. Good, good. Finished up work and get to watch the Queenie. Dude, I'm gonna show you. I'm so proud. All the stuff I made for the Obsidian Library, I'm gonna show it to you. You're gonna love it. Ya pom pom bring life! 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 Yo, what? Oh my god, I'm gonna become rich and famous! Is this my moment? Reshiram, Annyeong, thank you so much for 20 subs. Oh, thank you. Dude, what the fuck? You got me acting up crazy in here. You got me acting up crazy. Ya pum pum bring life. Sounds like a lemon guy from Fidget. Real, real. Dankeschön, Rashiram. Vielen, vielen Dank. Was zum Fick? Komm mal, wir müssen bald mal wieder Pokémon öffnen. Dankeschön. What? And we have a hype train. Dude, what is happening? I didn't even update my goal. Why that kind of hit though? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The voice of an angel's wings are torn off. That's me, babes. The Fallen. Fallen. Fallen in love. IQ, was geht, was geht? Moin, moin. Ah, by the way, just little announcement to the German people. 1 in Chat, wenn du Deutscher bist. 1 in Chat, wenn du Deutscher bist. Oder wenigstens Deutsch redest. An alle Deutschen. Wir werden zwischen dem 18. April und 25. April, also ich denke mal wahrscheinlich so am 19. oder am 20. gibt es einen deutschen Tattooing-Stream mit deutschem Gast. Damit ihr schon mal Bescheid wisst. For the English people, in between the 18th of April and 25th, there's gonna be a German exclusive stream. With because I'm gonna get a visit from a German friend of mine, and we're gonna tattoo. So it's gonna be like a German exclusive stream, because like for her it's easier to speak German than English. And I promised the German people for a stream. So I'll see if I can find like an add-on on stream that I can add, so there's like subs that like constantly like show you guys in English what I'm saying. But yeah. Wer? Lara! Lara! Lara, mein Maus. Und es wird bald wieder einen Stream mit Felix geben. Aber ich möchte nicht zu viel sagen, wa? Kommt ihr nach Kanada? Yes. German Learning Stream, real. Schreib da Abi. Wer ist Abi? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y und Z. Mach mal einen Stream auf irgendeiner Sprache, die du nicht kannst. Annyeong! Kansamida. Oh, Grwm. Abitur, achso, ich habe Abitur schon gemacht. Ja, Jahrgangsbeste. 1,2 Durchschnitt. Ja, möchte nicht angeben oder so. Und dann hat sie nichts mehr aus ihrem Leben danach gemacht. Naja, passiert war. Your pum pum bring life. Your pum pum bring life. What's the plan today? We're gonna work a lot. But right now, I'm trying to, like, not be too autism coded and do my makeup. But my highlighter is gone. Cinema. Bin froh, wenn ich bestehe. Easy, Digga. Easy, spießy. Abi ist nicht so schwer, wie Leute denken, dass es ist, außer Mathe. Mathe fickt. Ich hatte Glück, in meiner Matheprüfung kamen zum Glück alle Sachen ran, die ich vorher geübt hatte. Also die ich halt am liebsten gemacht habe und die habe ich halt geübt. Weil ich mir dachte, Digga, 1v9, ein Thema, yalla. Und dann kam das ran und ich dachte mir, der Gott hat mir selber ein Geschenk gemacht und mir gesagt, Laura, du schaffst es, du Geile. Ja, direkt getrustet. Ich brauche das Sonnenlicht, was ihr habt. Mache kein Mathe. Digga, du machst Abitur. Du wirst in Mathe getestet. Mathe, Deutsch, Englisch. Und dann. Wie war das nochmal? War da noch Sport? War, glaube ich, noch dabei. Digga, ich weiß gar nicht mehr. Vielleicht ist es heutzutage anders. How did you learn so many languages? So my native language is Spanish. Even though I'm not very fluent in it. Like, I can speak fluently with you, and you will not hear me have, like, an accent. Like a German or English accent in it, but like I don't remember as many sentences and words anymore just because I haven't been speaking Spanish in like 4 to 5 years now and fluently with anyone, so my Spanish is kind of lacking. Which is why I'm probably gonna start like watching my shows in Spanish soon. Just to help my Spanish stay like on track. And German I learned because my dad is German and I grew up in Germany. So that's how I learned German. So that was my second mother tongue, like my native language. But I learned it after Spanish, like 1 or 2 years later, just because my dad wasn't as much in the picture. But it wasn't his fault. Like my mom took him away from it. But that doesn't matter. And English I learned 3rd grade. So when I was maybe like 8 years old, I started learning English. And when it comes to English, like my dad used to live in the States because he was like an au pair for the Cheesecake Factory family. Like he would take care of their children. And he did that for 3 years. So like he loved American culture. Like my dad is obsessed with like the nerd culture, like the food, like the fast food, the way people speak, yada yada yada. Like my dad is really obsessed with the American culture. And that's why all the shows he watches, his job, everything is in English because my dad works from home. So he has like a PC job and his job is in English. So because my dad was so involved in like the English cult, like the American culture, I grew up with a dad that was watching shows with me in English, like practicing English with me, etc., to a point where I started watching my shows in English, and then my English just got really good. And when I met Dantes, I would say my English was already pretty good, but I had a very heavy German accent. And nowadays, I would say my accent has become way, way better. and it's way, way less than it used to be, but I still struggle from time to time expressing myself in English just because it isn't as fluent as I would like it to be. But obviously, like streaming almost on a daily basis, like at least 3, 4 times a week, helps me a lot with my English. I read all my books in English nowadays, and I watch shows in English, like all of them. So I would say like my English is probably gonna be way, way better in like 2, 3 years. But for now, it is what it is, right? Mathe kann auch umgehen. Man muss halt zwei Nebenfächer machen. Habe ich auch gemacht. Fick Mathe. Substituieren Mathe. Mathe für. Ja, das ist ja noch beschissener. Vor allem, weil Chemie ist so. Ist so teils Mathe. Dude, my cats. You wanna see my cats, guys? He's snoring. He's snoring. I can literally hear him like. Kennst du Koni? Wer ist Koni? Are you enjoying the kitties? Yeah, they're sleeping on each other. They usually do that. They usually sleep on each other. Yeah, oh, Mummy. Mummy. She's awake. Look at her. Are you not tired, Mama? You should sleep. Sleep a little bit, Mumsy. The Hecky's already fall asleep. Did Hecky wake up? No, Hecky is hugging her. He's hugging his sister. I miss YouTube videos. Well, I was supposed to upload one today, but I'm gonna upload it tomorrow. Promise, pinky promise. It's already set up. So the girl in the front, so this there is Heki, and that's Yumza. They're very cute. They're very cute though. Dude, she's so eepy, but she doesn't want to fall asleep. Heki and who? Yumza. Yumza. Her name is not Yumza, but I call her Yumza. Her name is Yumi, and his name is Hekarem, but I give them like special names. Hi, Senna. How are you doing? Yeah, people love seeing my cats. I don't know. I love seeing my cats, to be honest. So I can understand where you guys coming from. Okay, let's see. If the guy needs any help. I'm gonna do this guy so you can see me, but you can also see the voice. Was sind deine und dann das wir jetzt erstmal für die nächsten Zeit diszipliniertes Streamen? Also für Dantes ist es auf jeden Fall ganz viel Stream, ganz viel Content machen. Er hat jetzt einen Zweitkanal geöffnet auf YouTube, wo er nicht League dirigierten Content macht, also Roblox-Content, der jetzt sein erstes virales Video hatte. Und der arbeitet von morgens bis abends durch. Also der ist erst um 1 Uhr morgens fertig mit Arbeiten und er macht da sein Ding. Und ich mache gerade nicht hauptsächlich streamen. Also ich streame trotzdem, so verstehe mich nicht falsch, aber ich versuche gerade mich ganz, ganz stark auf YouTube und auf meinen eigenen, also auf meinen Shop, der Bücherprodukte produziert, zu fokussieren. Und ja, das ist so der Plan für momentan. The podcast with the kitties, dude, they're so adorable. Boys, gonna come here? You want me to push them here? Look at them. Hey, Grümse. Wer ist jetzt Zweitkanal von? Das ist eine gute Frage. Das ist eine richtig gute Frage. Lass mal gucken. Ich habe das Gefühl, mit YouTube allein zu wachsen ist kaum möglich. Es von allen Plattformen würde ich behaupten, abgesehen von TikTok, ist YouTube die einfachste Plattform, auf der man wachsen kann. Bevor ich überhaupt irgendwelche Zuschauer hatte, hatte ich schon 30.000 Follower auf YouTube. Du musst halt einfach nur gut qualitativen Content machen. Also auf YouTube geht halt nicht schnell und viel, sondern muss halt also wirklich viel, viel Arbeit drin stecken. Look at Hecky, dude. Hecky. Ubi. You know Vera? Vera? Wer sind die beiden? Das hier ist Heckerem und das andere ist Yumi. Let me see. Dantes. Here. This is Dantes Roblox account. Dantes Roblox. Bist du eine Virgin? Ich bin verheiratet. Nein. Wie kam dieses Jahr noch ein Stream mit Fefe? Ja. Ich bin keine Virgin. Gut für dich? Freut mich. Mausig. Cool. Duo-Stream. Nee, In-Person-Stream. Wie gefällt Dantes Deutschland? Nicht der größte Fan. Fangen wir es mal so hin. Dann ist mein Konto das Problem. 100 Pro. Meistens, wenn dein Shit nicht blowt, ist es einfach, weil das Konto das Problem ist. What's your favorite chip flavor? Honey Dijon. Salt and pepper. Salted vinegar. Ketchup. And classic. Ich bin keine Virgin. Noch keine. Geile Scheiß. Geil. Geile Maus. Gute Nacht, Hanno. Dantes, how could you? Now he's awake.
Why he's so chill?
Look at him. Humans also wants love.
No,
You
I think she
never,
wants food.
you never love her. I already fed them. You never love her. You always like prefer the heck at him. That's like,
Yeah, let's not say what you said about Heki versus Yumka.
you don't even pick her up. You're a bad father. Here, come here. Dude, this Dantes. Dantes. I'm not standing up. I don't care. He better read my message. Come back now!
What?
I literally told you while you were walking out, come back. Here.
What's it here?
I don't know. Yeah, pum pum bring life. Yeah, pum pum bring life. I kind of like laying like this, guys. A woman should never stand when the man can instead. That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, and especially because he needs it from me, right? It's not like I need something from him. Redest du im Stream über Englisch, Deutsch oder Spanisch? Wahrscheinlich am allerliebsten Deutsch. Dann streamst du halt noch eine Weile. Wir haben viel zu tun. Okay, guys. So, let's set up. I have like a new thing for you guys. I think you guys are gonna like it. Yeah, pum pum, bring alive. Got a new thing for you guys. Let's hope you guys like it. Good. I have to open my laptop so I can read guys' messages. Give me a second. Can you still hear me well, guys? Just making sure. I think it looks good. Okay. Okay, I need to open this. I got a sub. Thank you so much. W's to the gifters. We're almost at 150 subbies. That's crazy, actually. Okay, so I got this thing because I thought, you know, like, might as well make it like a little bit more fun to watch the stream when, you know how in the past I've always struggled with giving you guys a good perspective to like watch? Well, now I have it changed. I have something that's gonna change it. Is it this here? Yeah. Yeah, pum pum bring life. Do you hate light? Why would I hate light? Also, don't judge this corner. Like, I have all the fabrics on there right now. Like, before there's a drop with the Obsidian Library, my place just looks a mess every single time. I'm gonna give you guys an amazing perspective. Hanky! A booby! A booby! Hey, that's not Hanky, that's Yumza! Yummy! Mommy chi oi! Mommy! Also ein Spotify-Playlist öffne ich, ja. You don't like... Do you need copyright-free music for stream? Not if you have this thing I have here. And in clips and in the VODs, you're not allowed to like listen to my music. Like, you can't hear my music. Ausrufezeichen Playlist. Ausrufezeichen Playlist. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. Dude, what? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Just fixing this, guys, and so we can put my phone up so you guys can see better what I'm doing. I know a lot of people were like kind of not angry, but they were kind of like about the fact that I would never really show what I was doing. Now we changed that up. Where do I put this now? Hey, wait, I need to get a charger, guys. These cats acting like they never get food from me. Dude. Okay, let's see. It's too short. Maybe I can use it over here. Maybe that works. Then this is like here. I hate that. You know what? If it's down here, it doesn't matter. If it's down here, it doesn't matter. Ein was, Plushie? Okay. Okay, give me a second. Dude, don't piss me off. Okay. How does it look, guys? How does it look? What are those socks? Like maybe for Christmas. Very good. Okay. Okay, so yesterday I already made a bunch of stuff. Oh, we have to continue making stuff. So I made like these like jello beaded ones. Here. And then I made a couple of other ones. So let me just put those away so we have enough more space to like use that, like put up the other ones. Hecky! Booby! What the fuck? So what do I do now? I know what you mean, Jubilee. Bobby! Bobes! Bobalozoi! See, all you have to do is when you have a cat is to like annoy them to a point where they're like, they don't want to be around you anymore. Okay, so we gotta make these two and these two. And then, man, I have a bunch of things still to do. I don't even know what to do. Oh yeah, these ones, I kind of want to make two of those like reddish kind of colored, if that makes sense. So let's start with that. Let me just like make some space. So, like this. Okay. I was thinking about maybe making these. Okay, maybe like we make this and this. So two of those red and two of those non-red. So this like this, so I can spread out the way I want them to be. And what do I have in here? I could use this for here and this for there. This, by the way, every single time I make something, this is how I come up with the designs. I literally just like lay shit out to lay shit out. Like this. Okay. Your pum pum bring life. See what else we have in here. Oh, I have a moon. I'm probably gonna use some for these. You know what? Let me use the moon for this one. Same with here. And then for this one, I'm gonna use like these here. Just because they're like, I don't know, they kind of suit the vibe. Have you heard BTS? Well, I've heard of BTS. Am I a big BTS fan? No. Do I listen to their music? No. I hope that gives you enough insight of my relations to BTS. Okay. Maybe. Kind of like this, don't like these. They're kind of ugly. They're kind of ugly. Let's just not put them in there. Maybe we can like make a flowery one out of these. They have new Peak album. Isn't like everyone is saying how shit it is. Like everyone is saying how dog shit that album is, dude. Okay. Do you listen to German music? A couple of things I listen to in German music, but it's not like a common occurrence that I listen to German music. Not really. What about Tokyo Hotel? Fuck no, dude. Let me just see. I was thinking that maybe doing this could be fun. Do I have another one? Oh, I do. Okay. So this is one thing, one idea. Are you from Germany? I am. Appearing to Ekimel, I love Ekimel. Like, you have to understand, people that don't like Ikimel are hypocrites. Because, like, the thing is, like, she sits there, you know, and the stuff she does talk about, most of the time, she, like, uses it to, like, push a narrative, right? Like, she uses it to be like, yo, guys, like, this is what's, like, wrong with society. And she, like, kind of, like, tries to make people understand, like, that's the issue. And you have to completely understand that issue to, like, understand society, right? And the problem with a lot of people, especially nowadays, is that they hear, like, some individual, let's put it that way, someone say as an example, oh yeah, fuck men, hope they all die, right? I'm not saying that that is, like, what she says, but, like, let's say as an like a idea, that's something someone would say. Actually, we can take Sabrina Carpenter as a very good opportunity for this conversation. Like, she sits there and she's like, she makes this music calling men, like, useless, right? And, like, a lot of people are enraged. Dude, a lot of people are enraged about the fact that she does that, right? So the problem is that no dude that actually, like, gives a fuck about women actually feels butthurt about this, right? The only people that actually feel butthurt about it are people that already have an issue with women. And, like, the biggest, funniest thing about this all is her calling men useless while there's literally men singing about killing women, underage women, raping women, sexually assaulting women, sexually assaulting their family members, sexually assaulting their partners, girlfriends, constantly calling women useless, whores, and that we're for nothing good as than fucking, you know? But that's not an issue. It's an issue when a girl starts saying the same things. And obviously, it's not all men, but it's a large percentage of them. Jubilee. Stop. You're making me blush. Okay, these are pretty much laid out. So I just need to find, like, a good base for these. Which I think I did. Let's keep them like this. But I still need something for the middle, though. Do I have, like, something black? I thought I had keychains that are black. But maybe I'm delusional. Oh, also, big time W's, big bows. Put a big fucking bow at the top of these very cutesy dragon ones. Can you draw a fat dick? Well, nothing can be as fat as my cock. So I don't think I can live up to that request. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I think I have something blackish. They're so amused because they never seen Twitch. Dude, what? I would give so much money to just, like, experience Twitch for the first time. That must be the weirdest thing ever. For what are these things you're building? They're for my shop. I have a shop. Boom. where I sell things on the shop. And we have a big drop coming up in a couple of days. So I need to like prepare the stock of items to make sure like I have enough stuff to sell. Yep. Or isn't. Let me try this out. I think this could look fun. Same with this. And then we're gonna put a cross in the middle with something dangling on that cross. But what is gonna dangle on that cross is the question. You know what? Something morbid. Let's do it. Why not? Let's take risk. What can they be used as? They're bookmarks. So they're being used to like put into books when you're reading. Dude, cashews are literally the best. I don't know how I would survive if I had like a cashew allergy. Okay, let's assemble these. I actually have to post like some teasers of the new drop. But I'm probably gonna do that on Friday. Once I have like a better understanding. Because like the thing is, I actually stopped making book sleeves. Because I didn't have any bookmarks and I didn't want to have only book sleeves. So now this guy. Now the main focus is bookmarks. Cashew brain food. Is it? It's really good though. Like I really like cashews. They're just so delicious. Like they taste so good and they're like they taste so creamy and shit. Like oh my god. You could eat cashews 24/7. Lace-made dresses and your book reels. Oh my god. People love that. But like only one of them was a lace-made dress. The other one, like the black one, that was actually a dress that I bought on Taobao. But I like dressed it up. I had like a double dress on over it, like a lacy one. And then I had a corset on, which was also from Taobao. Ist es wie wenn man als Mann Sabrina, Icky oder Vicky feiert? Ich habe keine Ahnung, wer Vicky ist. Ich gehe mal ganz stark davon aus, dass das eine deutsche oder eine weibliche Sängerin ist und ich finde das überhaupt nicht komisch. Ich finde das sogar per se so eine Green Flag, low-key. Nicht jeder so, der Icky Mel hört oder halt Sabrina ist eine Green Flag, so, aber ich würde jetzt per se sagen, du bist wahrscheinlich mehr eine Green Flag als eine Red Flag, wenn du das hörst. Weil es schon low-key ick, wenn so ein Typ irgendwie sagt, oh mein Gott, Maus. Also, dass du mich jetzt hier so useless nennst, ist ja schon schmerzhaft. Ja, Digga. Okay, Prinzessin. Wusste ich das einige? Ich dachte, Männer sind nicht so gefühlsvolle Wesen. Warum bist du jetzt verletzt? Okay, this is kind of the vibe. You get the vibe? You get the vibe, though. You get the vibe, guys. What happened here? You get the vibe. Oh, you can't even see. You get the vibe? You get the vibe. Hast du BTS gehört? Ja, und find's scheiße. Ich bin kein BTS-Hörer. Ich mag K-Pop nicht so. Okay, let's add these. I like how there's like little to no color in these, to be honest. Like, I find color ones always a little bit hard to manage, to be honest. Or is it? Okay, this is what it looks like until now. What do we think? What do we think? Do you get the memo? Do you get the memo, guys? Do you get the memo? Was trinkst du? Pepsi. Let's add this all together and then I'm gonna show you what the vibe is. Because I could add some greenery to it, but I think actually I won't be doing that. I think it looks very, very sleek and clean the way it is right now. Okay, let me add like a little... Yeah, dude, now I have like a loop of the song in my head. The Uber Eats is coming in 1 minute. How do you know that? Did Dantes just tell you? Okay, this is kind of the vibe. What do we think? What do we think? Tough. Oh, guys, my neck hurts so bad. I think Dantes actually like hit me really badly. Like, not hit me, but like he massaged it really badly. I think it looks good, doesn't it? I can tell I went under 50. Also, Dantes, I was under 50 bucks. Thanks. Oh my god, this smells like... This is a smoker's car. Oh my god, this is the car from someone that smokes. Dantes, leave a bad review.
What?
Smell the bag.
Did it break open?
No, smell the bag. What's wrong with it?
He smokes.
Okay, this goes in the fridge. Guys, should we try it? I got these. These are like peelers watermelon. Have you heard swim? Bitch, have I heard swim? I am swim. Oh my god, no, these look funky. It's kind of fun. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Kind of stupid, but fun, you know what I mean? Where did you get those candies? Because I wanted candy. But I didn't know what type of candy. I also got these. These are like very German. These I really like. And these are super good. They're kind of like wax candy, but without wax. Schlümpfe sind noch besser. Digga, die kleben überall, auf gar keinen Fall. Where's the banana? Coke Haribo. Cocaine? Didn't know Haribo made that. Picoballa? Geil. Geil. ¡Mami! A mí me gusta tu descendencia entera. ¿Por qué? Porque ella le da la mamá de la mamá de la mamá de la mamá de la mamá. Oh my god. These ones are the best ones. I don't care. Amazing. Incredible. Guys, can babies eat smoked salmon? Or is that dangerous? I don't think so. That'd be interesting to know. Like, imagine you give your kid, like, fucking smoked salmon and it dies. Okay. We just gotta finish these here. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Yeah, I'm gonna make these bookmarks. And then maybe 2 or 4 more we're gonna see. And then I'm also gonna go offline. Because I still have to, like, cook food for me and Dantes. Like, these, like, chips are and the candies are, like, the first meal I'm eating today. Haven't eaten yet. So I 100% have to make myself some food. Yeah, I like. Dürfen nicht, weil dort zu viel Salz drin ist. Oh, okay. Ab welchem Alter darf man das einem Kind geben? Ab so 10? Oh. Also, guys, I've literally been like spending so much time on Amazon and other websites to kind of like figure out like construction sites and stuff like that, like construction workers, planning people and stuff like that, just to like have like an estimate of how much specific changes are gonna cost in like when you buy a house. So when we buy the house, we already know like, okay, this change needs to be done, so that's gonna cost us like another this and this much. Und das dürfen nicht, aber so ab 13 Monaten, okay. Hello, yeah, like, what's up? Sagt Google. Ja. Who will do yard work though? Me. I will do the yard work. But I don't mind it. As long as I have good like products to do it, like a good lawnmower and stuff like that, I don't mind doing it. It's just like if you don't have the right equipment, right, it's cancer and you don't want to do it. But like once you have good items, like quality items, it should be completely fine. And I don't mind doing that work, right? Like it's not like I'm like butthurt over the fact that I have to do it. Facts real. What's up? Was geht? Hallo. In welchem Land wohnt ihr? Wir wohnen in Kanada. Tencho, what's up? Was geht? Hallo. Hi. Moin, grüezi. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the yard work. I don't mind doing it. I think I actually prefer doing it. And I think a big reason why I love being married to Dantes is because he, like, if I tell him, oh, yeah, you know, like, I need help with this, he will help me. Like, he doesn't question if I should need the help or not. Like, when I tell him, dude, do the laundry, carry the laundry, whatever it is, he's gonna do it without questioning it. But what I really, really like about him is that he would never go out of his way to do something that I didn't ask for. And you might ask yourself, well, Laura, why are you saying that's a good thing? I'm gonna explain to you why. Because I have very, very, very bad OCD. Like I have very, very, very bad OCD in the sense of I hate it so fucking much when people like touch things that belong to me, people put things where they don't belong and stuff like that. Like it really freaks me the fuck out. So in Dantes, not doing any of that actually is the best thing ever because that means I never have to be worried about anything or anyone touching my shit because Dantes would never, never, ever, ever. Hab heute Dürüm gegessen und dachte an letzte Woche an Dönergespräch. Ach, geil, Alter. Döner ist so geil. Döner ist so geil, Alter. Jetzt habe ich schon wieder Hunger auf Döner. Döner. Denn der Döner, der macht schöner. Okay, second one is done. See, like, making them is not as hard. It's just, like, the process of, like, coming up with the design. Making jewelry? No, I'm making my bookmarks for my business. I had Döner in Berlin and nothing hits the same. I know what you mean. Döner hits the best late night after maybe a few beers. Yeah, it's called drunk people food. Oh. Oh, I love Red Bull so much, dude. Ist Red Bull teurer in Kanada als in Deutschland? Wie viel kostet eine Dose in Deutschland? Also, die Dose selber ist nicht mehr, also nicht teurer. Da ist aber kein Pfand drauf. Und der einzige Grund, warum das hier teurer ist, die Sorte, ist, weil ich die aus einem speziellen Laden bekomme. Weil die Sorte kriegst du nicht im normalen Laden. Aber das normale Red Bull ist günstiger als in Deutschland. Aber auch nicht viel günstiger. Ungefähr 1,40, aber ohne Pfand halt. I love Taco Bell. I haven't seen any. Oh my god, you live in LA? Be honest. Is LA full of cancer content creators? I feel like when I think about LA, I think about like people at Erewhons walking around and filming constantly. Oh my god. Non-stop, dude. No, stop. I couldn't. Hi, guys. Today we're trying the Miss Vicky Erewhon's Canada Crafted Chips. These costed me per package $78. Gluten-free, sugar-free, salt-free, human-free, no chips free. There's basically air in here, so let's try it. Look how beautiful it is. No color free, no chip free, no nothing free. This is -5 calories, so every chip that you eat, you lose weight. Let's try it. So good. I'm already full. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment. If you ever bring your business, Little Tokyo is perfect. What's Little Tokyo? People who monetize the fact they got cancer. Well, people monetize off of birth, illness, success, loss. Nowadays, there's nothing people don't morally stand off for money. 99 accuracy. Oh my god! We have something similar in Montreal, but it's called Chinatown. No. Did you guys hear? While we're already talking about people monetizing shit, did you guys hear that apparently I don't know if I believe in it or not. I think it's just like a like like one of those Twitter scam thingies. But they've been saying that apparently Elon Musk wants to buy OnlyFans just to shut down the website. Santa was closed a lot during pandemic. Oh. Okay. I don't think this one can actually reach that. Can it? I think I need a bigger one. First W take of Elon, real. That would actually be so hilarious if he would. And I see so many people being so mad about it. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm so sorry, but I think that shutting down OnlyFans would contribute this society so much. So much. Like, I shit you not, I think we would have such like a big growth as human beings. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm struggling right now with putting this in. Würdest du sagen, Frauen werden weniger sexualisiert ohne OnlyFans? Ja, aber nicht wegen den Gründen, die man denken würde. Ich glaube, die werden einfach weniger sexualisiert, weil wenn es OnlyFans nicht mehr geben würde, würden, glaube ich, ganz viele Leute nicht mehr dich hitten mit dem, wo ist OnlyFans-Link, wo ist OnlyFans, wo finde ich dein OnlyFans-Type-Shit, weißt du, was ich meine? Das würde halt aufhören, endlich, aber ich würde jetzt nicht per se sagen, dass die Übersexualisierung von Frauen komplett weg wäre. Okay, so I added. Oh my god. No. I don't understand why it's not working. Are these not big enough? I have to go even one size bigger. There's a major seller that wants to introduce sin tax for OF models tax, and he was targeting Sophia Rain. Well, okay, calling something a sin tax is batshit crazy. Like, that is actually like just that's actually crazy, especially because he's probably the first one to subscribe to her OnlyFans and ask her if he can like take her virginity. But I do agree to some point that, like, you have to understand, we sit there, right? Like, as an example, what's her name? Camila, whatever. The girl from the Mr. Beast videos, right? Like, she made a video being like, oh my god, like, chaperone, like, you have to understand that, like, kids don't forget what you've done to them, blah, blah, blah. Like, how can you make, like, a kid cry? Like, this is your job, you should take responsibility, right? And overall, that's a good fucking take, right? But right take from the wrong person, because she was literally the one using whoever it was, if it was her real brother or not, she was using a minor to promote her OnlyFans. Like, dude, wrong person for the right message, really. Like, you're as much part of the scheme of being a shit person than chaperone. And chaperone probably more W's than you are. Like, or like, as an example, like, Sophie Rain, right? So many people are like, oh my god, she's a virgin, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and you know what else she is? She let a girl inside of the Bob house while she still was a minor to make it seem like they would introduce her to the Bob house just to farm likes. And the second that girl actually turned 18, they made an OnlyFans and are constantly promoting it together. It's like, dude, like, how disgusting, you know what I mean? Like, I think it would be a big, big, big step forward in society if OnlyFans would be shut down. Not because I think, per se, sex work is something bad. I don't think that monetized sex work, is anything bad. I think sex work has been around for before anything was around, you know what I mean? Because sex is a big part of being a human, right? But I think the way it has been introduced to us through social media is batshit crazy. Like, women are now standing out there being like, oh my god, like, you're destroying my livelihood if you're taking away OnlyFans. They're not taking, like, girl, what do you think happens to people that lose their job? And no one hears anyone fighting for those people. Like, you're still a smart human being. Like, you're not brain dead. You can still get a, like, average job. But the problem is you don't want to get an average job. You want to do sex work because it makes a lot of money. If, like, sex work would make minimum wage, you wouldn't do the job. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off. Like, it really, really pisses me off. Like, it's so double moral. People in there are so rotten. Like, sex work has turned into, like, this thing of people weaponizing it. And, like, obviously the people that are, like, part of that scene are weaponized with it. And it's just, like, overall just disgusting, dude. Dude, what is happening here? Okay. Also, legit sehen das mit dabei, dass eine Basic-Frage ist, macht sie OF, wo ist Link und so weiter, ja. If all gets shut down, a billion other websites like that will show up instead, but a billionaire telling us how to live is kind of insane. Well, you have to understand, well, yeah, it's gonna go and show up like another website, but I'm just saying, like, right now, no one is asking you, yo, where's your Pornhub link? Where's your Patreon link? Like, everyone is gonna, or where's Fancy is kind of, like, more in there, but, like, overall, you only get, like, it's a brand, you know? It's a brand of devaluing women. Like, the average woman, a 9-to-5 woman does not have OnlyFans, you know what I mean? And it just has become, like, such a trend for women to be asked, like, oh, where's your OnlyFans link? Blah, 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 blah. And it's a thing where it's like if OnlyFans didn't exist, like, if it would be shut down, that question would disappear from society, you know? Doesn't mean that 5 years from now, there's not a different website that shows up and, like, has the exact same issue, but it would put a big, big setback to people, right? Like, a big, 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 big setback. And I think that we actually need that in society when it comes to, like, sex work. Because sex work is not sex work anymore. Sex work has become this thing now where it's like, if I don't make $6 million a year, like, being a sex worker isn't worth it. When it's like sex work used to be actually like people producing pornography or whatever, or fetish stuff for, because they liked having sex, right? And nowadays it's like, it's not even like a thing where it's like, oh, it's all pornography in like movie type of way. It's pornography in like, oh, I'm just like showing myself in underwear, right? And it works, don't get me wrong, but it's like a thing where we market it to children, right? That's just a fact. There's people that get messages from hundreds of people, thousands of people famous people trying to lure you in and recruit you while you're a minor, and under the circumstance of, oh, it just needs to be a little bit spicy, so like in the beginning just have like cute short outfits on, and then it's like, oh, just like take your pants off, oh, just take your shirt off, and then you're in underwear, and then they tell you to put on lace underwear that you can be a little bit see-through, and then it's like, dude, at this point you like completely prostituted yourself. Makeup is today, thank you. I wish I was on OnlyFans during the meals recipes. I want to share foods. Yeah, like when I was introduced to OnlyFans while COVID, I was actually considering doing it, right? And then when I was like, I made an OnlyFans, but not like one to sell like like not safe for work content, like to make like actual like cosplay videos, to like, how do I sew this? How do I style the wig, etc., etc. But then like literally in a time frame of like 3 to 4 months, it turned into like a sex platform, which I then like stopped. Like I stopped myself from doing it because I, as a cosplayer, come from a background of Patreon, so, or like a Linktree, LinkedIn, Ko-fi reward system, right? And I used to have a Ko-fi and I used to have a Patreon, but back then it was a thing where cosplayers would take photo shoots, right? Like we would take pictures in cool costumes, cool weapons. They weren't sexual, but they were just cool cosplay pictures, right? And people could buy or spend money, and you would send them like a picture of like in the costume, like a printed out version that they had physically in their hand, that they could put like framing on it and put it on their walls and with a signature on it, right? And then it started turning into like people that did sex work in the cosplay scene literally undressing for Patreon. So I stopped doing Ko-fi and Patreon because I was like, dude, like this is not what like I want to stand, like I don't want to stand for this shit, right? So when the whole OnlyFans thing happened, I was like, okay, I know exactly in what direction this is going, and I'm not taking part of it. I think off is definitely a bit degenerate, but I don't like the idea of the government banning it outright. Feels a bit like morality police. And I also think OF gives sex workers more ownership of their content than traditional porn industry. So here I can give you an example, right? Two things. It wouldn't be the government banning it. I think Elon Musk being a goofball and buying it and then shutting down the servers would be the funniest lore shit ever. Like sex work would still exist, just not on OnlyFans. And I think that it's absolutely wrong what you're saying, which, Evan, like, no tea, no shade, no hate, but in 2026, sex workers have a lot of ownership over their own shit. As an example, I used to know a porn star, not friend-wise, but that guy was married to a friend of mine, right? So I obviously knew him. And he is actually, I would say after Johnny Sins and what is his name? The guy with the extremely big cock, Girdmaster. I would say he's like the top 3 most watched male porn stars. I'm gonna be honest, that guy must. It could even be that he's right now like top 1, right? Like I promise you guys, if I would tell you the name, all of you would know him. I know his financial situation. Let me tell you that that guy produces and makes all his pornography himself without like the setup and whatever. What he does is he just calls out people on Instagram, Twitter, texts them, says you want to collab, they collab, he films the stuff, has like lighting, has his camera. That's all he does. He films about 3 to 4 movies per person to like hit different fetishes, hit different ideas, and he posts them, and 100% of the revenue goes to him. But there's like obviously there's like sex workers that are like, they don't even want to be sex workers, that are like forced into sex work. But that's like not the average sex worker, right? That's like a problem in our society, that's still a thing. The same work, human trafficking is an issue. The same way, in some parts of our society, immigration is an issue. You know, like there's just a lot of things that mostly are positive, but they always have dark sides, right? Like, as an example, immigration, beautiful thing. Helping people that are fleeing from their country for a better life, best thing ever. But obviously, there's dark sides of it, of people like immigrating to other countries to like do bad things, or into like immigration to other countries to like secure for like an issue in their country, like a political stance, etc., whatever it is, right? But that's like this small amount, while the positive overweights. And as an example, for pornography filming, at least on Pornhub, the people making their shit, they make bazingus, humongous amounts of money. So the whole idea of like, oh, a porn star can't make money, they can. More than anything, and it doesn't have to be on OnlyFans, it can be on Pornhub. But on Pornhub, you have to like do more than just take a picture of you in underwear, you know what I mean? To like actually be viewed. War OnlyFans meine normale Social Media Plattform? Ja. OnlyFans war eine Plattform, die für OnlyFans, also nur für Fans gemacht wurde, wo du wie bei Patreon Brackets hattest, wo beispielsweise ich konnte ein Kochvideo, zum Beispiel ich konnte ein Kochrezept-Video hochladen und du konntest das als mein Zuschauer kaufen und dann hattest du ein Video von mir, wie ich in meiner Küche stehe und dir zeige, wie man das macht. Oder beispielsweise konnte ich auf OnlyFans zeigen, wie zum Beispiel ich das hier mache. Ich konnte das filmen, hochladen und Leute konnten das kaufen. Das war, was OnlyFans eigentlich war. You have a Soul Eater tattoo? I do. As someone who did a wife when I was younger, years ago, I would never do that again. I was thinking and feel bad that I did it. Would you still judge those that have changed their ways? Well, I don't judge people doing it. Like, you have to understand, one thing that a lot of people don't understand is I'm a supporter of sex work. I think sex work is a good contribution to society. I think sex work can have positive effects to society, but there is a way to go about it and a wrong way, right? Like, as an example, when I was born, sex work existed, but it wasn't pushed on me, right? Like, it wasn't a thing where I was going on my online games or Snapchat or Instagram and every second slide was a naked woman. Like, back then, when I was younger, like, social media wasn't blasted with sex. Like, back then, it existed in our society, but it wasn't forced on you. And like, nowadays, it's like a thing of, well, it's empowerment, which I don't agree with. I don't agree that sex work is empowerment, because now, like, as an example, if there's a guy, okay, and he has enough money to shut down a website, now you're sitting there begging for him not to do it. Like, how's that empowerment? Empowerment is, I do something despite the circumstances because I like doing it, right? Like, as an example, let's say a woman likes doing sex work. She only gets paid minimum wage and like everyone hates her, but she does it because she can and she wants to. That's empowerment. But not someone that says, oh, I only do it because I can get like financial freedom. I don't have to work over the age of 25 and that's just what I want to do. Like, that's laziness. It's not empowerment, right? And contributing to the fact that OnlyFans does more harm to women than it does harm to men is even more crazier, because like, oh yeah, well, men spend all their money on the girls. Well, yeah, but there's so many men paying for it that it's not like one man losing all his money and like his existence. Like, you're just contributing to these men thinking how easy women are, to a point where it's now like a common sentence to be like, like, what is a sentence everyone always says? It's like, OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a thing where you've established a thinking of women that is radically sexist. And maybe for you personally, you, through OnlyFans, you now make enough money to like buy yourself security, get yourself safe, get yourself out of like a shitty living situation. But the women that are not willing to sacrifice like their lives for it, you make our lives worse. And that's like the majority of women, right? And it's not supposed to be like a thing of, oh, you make my life worse, because at the end of the day, like, the men are also the issue, but if you wouldn't do it the way you do it, it wouldn't be an issue the way it is, right? Because, like, I always compare it kind of to the situation where women are like the drug dealers and men are like the consumers, right? So if the drug dealer doesn't sell drugs, there's not gonna be an addict, right? So maybe they like make themselves addicts through like the doctor buying pills and shit, but those are things where it's like it's hard to get to that point. But like if you have a drug dealer that just sells you stuff, you get addicted super fast because it's easy access. But if that access wouldn't be as easy, you know? And for me, it's like a thing again. Like, I would never have an issue with a sex worker. Like, if you want to do sex work, like, I have some friends, you know, that do OnlyFans. I have some friends that do sex work, like real sex work, like on the street type of sex work. And I have some friends that do like other sex work when it comes to like daddy, like sugar daddy and stuff like that, and like fucking them for money and stuff like that, you know? So I have like a broad variety of people in my life that do that. I'm not super close to them, but like I know of their stories, right? And one thing all of these have in common is the regret of doing it. And how none of them would do it if it wouldn't make the money it does. So then I'm like, dude, like, how real is it, right? Because, like, how can it be empowering if you don't like what you're doing and you're only doing it because of the money? Then it's not empowering because you're dependent on something, which is the money. Empowerment is me as an example. I choose to live a life depending on my husband. I choose a life putting my faith into our relationship and that I can live out the dream of like being a stay-at-home mom, having kids, taking care of the household, because I built a relationship to my husband that is so secure that I trust him to that point, right? And the empowerment in that is that I can choose to do it, right? I can choose to do it. And I'm not forced to do it. I choose to do it, right? But there's nothing like positive in it for me if you think about it, right? Like if Dantes would decide to get get a divorce, we sign a prenup, which means nothing would go to me. We obviously don't worry, like obviously there's measurements taken for like future security and stuff like that. But like overall, like there's no security, but I do it because I choose to do it, right? And I would never tell a different woman like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. The only times I do that is when I think you're inflicting pain on others. And I think OnlyFans, not all of them, again, I find it so funny when people are like, oh, when we say all men, we don't mean all men. So why are you getting offended? But when I say like OnlyFans, it's like, how dare you? And I'm like, dude, not all of OnlyFans. It's like a part of it, but a lot of them are morally disgusting human beings. A lot of them. Crying, thank you for the tier 1 the second. The coercion aspect of it is definitely bad, but I don't think it has anything to do with the platform itself. I think that is a deeper societal problem. If you shut down OnlyFans tomorrow, the problem would still exist. Well, yeah, but it would make it harder for the people to access that problem. Ich fand das auch crazy, wo Lil Tay, oder wie sie heißt, 18 wurde und gemacht hat und innerhalb weniger Stunden Millionen verdient hat. Vertrau mal nicht allem, was du da hörst. Das ist alles, was ich sagen kann. Es una pulsera, no es para los libros. I think women that do OnlyFans should be open about the negatives, so young girls getting into it know the whole truth. But it's not just that. Like, first of all, how can it be illegal for someone to ask someone else to make OnlyFans for you? That's pimping. As far as I know, being a pimp is illegal in most countries. Pimping out women. That's literally the concept of OnlyFans. They go out, they ask someone, hey, you should go under my management. If you go over my management, I get 25% of your income, and the rest goes to you and will help you grow. That's pimping. That's pimping out people. That's illegal. Why is it not illegal? Because it's social media. It's a new type of version that there is no laws for yet. That's an issue. Second of all, how come sex workers are allowed to introduce into their content, maybe not on sex platforms, but on other platforms that they actively use to promote their sex platforms, to introduce minors to it? That's minor endangerment and could, in my opinion, be viewed as minor trafficking, because you're basically introducing a false idea of sex work onto a person that isn't even 18 yet, trying to influence them and using them to, the second they turn 18, turn them into a sex object. Third of all, how can it be that you're allowed using platforms like that if you constantly lie to people? I've never seen a person have a disclaimer being like, by the way, the person you're texting with is me. I know for a fact that there is not one single girl that makes more than 10 grand a month of OnlyFans that writes with the people on there. Not one. They all have managements where it's like, you think you're sexting right now with someone? You think you're sexting with Sophia Rain, with Bonnie Blue? You know who you're sexting with? With some guy in fucking India that gets paid like $2 an hour to text with you. Some fat old man that probably is like laying at his home, eating some good ass food, and like cleaning his fingers on his shirt while he's answering you and sexting you about how you want to shove up your cock in her vagina. You know what I mean? But it's still said, oh yeah, you're talking with me, come chat with me. You're not chatting with them. You're not chatting with them. So you're basically selling products for a lie. It's crazy to me that it hasn't gotten to a point yet where someone sues someone for that, like in the States. That someone is like, I'm suing you because you were selling me wrong information, wrong products, whatever. So that. And then obviously, the biggest issue is the societal issue that OnlyFans brings with it. So yeah, again, if you are a morally chill person, I don't think you doing sex work is an issue. It only becomes an issue when you morally become a disgusting human, right? So, and at the end of the day, you have to live with that, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know, like, if you, as an example, let's say you do that, right? And then you, I don't know, regret that you did it, and then it's like, oh my god, I'm supposed to have a private life. Like, how come my children have like consequences from my actions? Well, girl, because you chose that for your kids. You did not protect your children. You chose that for your children, right? And I've known people. So back in the day, I used to be in Germany. This was like when I was 18. I had a friend, right? She was in a relationship with a guy called, okay, I'm not gonna say his name because, like, in case, I don't think they see my stuff, but like, I don't want to bring him into it. But yeah, she was in a relationship with a guy, right? And that guy was like, he didn't have a home because his mom was a drug addict. His mom was a drug addict prostitute, okay? And when that happened, he was given into an orphanage and grew up there, right? That kid was the focus of every single bully in history. And this was, by the way, before OnlyFans or any of these things was like a big thing. So now imagine how the next generation is gonna be like. I'm telling you guys, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. If my kids are going to school, right, and there's a child with them in the class from like a woman or like a man that did OnlyFans, you're not being friends with that kid. I do not give a fuck. I don't want my kids surrounding with people that normalize selling images of sex like that. I don't want my kid around that. And especially not like, oh yeah, this is how I got rich by selling my booty hole. Like, yeah, no, I'm not having my kids around that. So now your kid can't, like, it's not your kid's fault, right? It's not your kid's fault that there's gonna be people that don't want their kids around your kids, right? So now you have to explain to your kid why what you did has consequences for their lives. Yeah, no, dude. Fuck, no way. Dude, this is like constantly turning and twisting. How is that even possible? How'd you get into making? I don't make jewelry, I make bookmarks. Hast du vom Knossi Vorfall mitbekommen? Was da passiert? Hörst du eigentlich selbst die Musik, die läuft? Ganz leise aus der Ecke. Aber per se nicht direkt. Not only that, the bullying will be on nuclear levels. The poor kid will be going to school and people will just shove a phone in front of them showing them their parent doing good knows what. It's not just, yeah, it's that. And on top of that, like, for girls, they're gonna be marketed as whores. And the boys are gonna be made fun of because, like, they're gonna be like, oh, I jerked off to your mom. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be horrible. Bausch! Thank you for the Prime the Third. Thank you. Matt, I know what you mean. Kann auch Deutsch mit dir schreiben, Leute. Das wusste ich nicht, dass du das ja schon antwortest. Ja. Also von mir aus kann man immer Deutsch, Englisch und Spanisch hier reinschreiben. Er hatte so eine App, wo Influencer mit Fans geschrieben haben. Für viel Geld wurde von Robubble aufgedeckt und war ein Riesenskandal. Oh, mit dieser Gwendo Celine oder was immer der Name ist. Would you as a person think to ever open an OF if you really needed the money? No. No. Never. If there's 1% chance that my kid is gonna suffer, I'm not doing it. Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't know, I just feel like the issue is a much broader problem with social media and isolated to the OF platform itself. But it comes from OF, I'm telling you. Like, I was a content creator on multiple platforms. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch before OnlyFans became a big thing. And was there guys, like, being sexist or whatever? 100%, but that's the gamer scene, you know what I mean? Not saying that it's fine, I'm just saying, like, where that came from. But it was minimal, like, literally minimal. Every single time I would post myself and I would get literally like 15 million views on a video, I shit you not, there was maybe 100 comments being negative about my looks or like sexualizing me, while there was like 4,000 positive ones. Since OnlyFans has been so huge, I think if you go onto my TikTok or my Instagram, you're not gonna find one single post that doesn't have at least 3 people asking if I have OnlyFans under it. I shit you not, the over-sexualization in social media has a root issue within OnlyFans since COVID happened. When I was in school, a classmate got made fun of because he had just a good-looking mom. Very common. Or a good-looking sister as well. And like sex work in general, because of how many people get into it just barely. Well, yeah, for me, it's not the sex work. It's really just like social media sex work. Fuck, dude, no. Nicht so krass verfolgt. Wo kann man dein Stuff kaufen? Auf Etsy mit Ausrufezeichen Shop. It's men that support it and women that make it bigger. But you have to understand, it's a demand type of situation. If there's a lot of demand, but it's not being fed, then nothing happens. But the demand grows, the more options there are. So I personally do believe that the issue is mostly with the individuals doing it. Because the men don't recruit women to do OnlyFans, you know what I mean? I've never seen a guy beg a girl. Well, there's probably some guys out there, but it's not common that a guy begs a girl to do OnlyFans for him. It's 9.9 out of 10 times a bigger content creator, an OnlyFans prostitute texting you, being like, yo, have you ever thought about? And then getting you into their management. How do you deal with that mentality? You learn to live with it. I'm eating mustard Dijon chippies. I actually disagree there. I think OF is just an extension of the sexualization that's already occurring on other platforms. And you're completely fine with that, but I just don't agree. Like, I don't view it that way, and I don't agree with it, because I see myself as an example, right? And I compare how it used to be 6 years ago to how it is now. And I just see a very big difference. A very significant difference. And the only thing that significantly changed was OnlyFans. The mentality to sex work. But again, agree to disagree. Es gibt mittlerweile einen Kreis, wo Männer Frauen suchen, die sie manipulieren können, OF für sie zu machen. 100%. Aber das ist halt minimal im Vergleich zu den Menschen, die dir auf Instagram beispielsweise, auf TikTok, auf E-Mail, etc. schreiben. Und meistens sind das Männer, die dir schreiben, aber die Männer, die dir schreiben, kommen in dem Erlaubnis der weiblichen Prostituierten. Oh, I've created a gateway for porn to be normalized on platforms like Twitter and Patreon law. Kinda agree. The pandemic really fried people's brains. Crazy. Have you heard swim? Nope. Mio, what's up? Back in the day, horrible things were done to cam girls and still makes my skin cold. Back in the day, there's still videos out there of infants getting raped. There's videos of little children getting gang raped. It's not a thing that just disappeared thanks to OnlyFans. I would say, if any, it became worse. Because if you look, I don't watch porn, right? I have seen porn websites, don't get me wrong, but I don't watch it. I don't seek it out. Like, if I wanna have sex or I feel like horny or whatever, I have my partner, right? So you have to understand, like, one of the most watched categories, most seeked out categories, is teenagers. Why teenagers? Because teenagers can be 18, which is a legal age that it doesn't make it child pornography anymore, right? So as an example, if a 17-year-old sends out pictures of herself naked, that's child pornography. If she's 18, it's not anymore. What's the difference? Don't ask me. Still same person, just 24 hours in between. Whatever. And you have to understand that the reason why, as an example, like people like Belle Delphine and stuff make so much money is because they know that a lot of men out there are pedophiles secretly. They love younger women, younger looking, innocent looking women, whatever innocent in that context for them means, etc., etc. So child pornography has become even bigger nowadays based on the fact that it's people, I hate this, by the way, when OnlyFans people tell me, well, no, me doing this actually helps kids because I can do it and I do it for them so they don't have to do it. So now those bad people still get fed the idea of it, but now no real child has to suffer from it. Girl, are you delusional? It's not that now one child gets saved because you made this video. No, it's because now you make it accessible for people that maybe never had the guts to look for it. And now they got a taste of it. And now they're going to try seeking out even more stuff with the potential of landing on websites that actually have children on there. So you're basically giving him weed, saying, well, if I give him weed, he's not going to be a crack addict. But now that he that never has tasted drugs before, tasted weed, he craves harder drugs even more and more and more. So you introduce them to something that a lot of them, because it is illegal, wouldn't have been introduced to. You made it accessible. Like, it's so delusional. Do you listen to Sleep Token? Of course. Every single platform is sexualized. It is. Wie kamst du auf diesen Shop aufzumachen? Also, was passiert war im Prinzip, dass ich war in einem Book Club. Also, ich habe einen Buchclub gehabt, weil ich einfach super, super gerne Bücher lese. Und im Buchclub haben wir eigentlich das immer so gemacht, dass wir uns einmal im Monat getroffen haben. Und wir haben jedes Mal, wenn wir uns getroffen haben, irgendwas gemacht. Irgendwas Neues, irgendwas Lustiges. Zum Beispiel, wir haben einmal gebacken, dann haben wir das andere Mal so Hüllen gemacht für unsere Bücher, etc. Also wir haben einfach immer was gemacht, was so schick für die Bücher war. Oder was einfach lustig war, wo wir halt eine Aktivität hatten. Einmal haben wir ein Buch gelesen, was halt einen Film hatte. Und dann haben wir halt das Buch gelesen innerhalb von einem Monat und dann Ende des Monats beim Buchclub halt den Film geguckt. Und irgendwann mal hatte eine im Buchclub auf Pinterest gesehen, dass man so selbstgemachte Lesezeichen machen kann aus Metall. Und dann habe ich halt gesagt, okay, guck mal, ich finde das ganz lustig, klingt irgendwie ganz interessant, lass uns das doch mal ausprobieren. Daraufhin habe ich dann 500 Euro in die Hand genommen, weil es ist per se schon ziemlich teuer, die zu machen, weil zum Beispiel so eins hier beispielsweise kostet jetzt mich 5 Euro um das alleine zu kaufen. Aber du kannst die halt nicht alleine kaufen. Du musst die halt in größeren Mengen kaufen, was halt bedeutet, dann anstatt 5 Euro bezahlst du 50 Euro für 10 Stück von einer Sorte. Und ich habe dann halt 500 Euro in die Hand genommen, habe dann ein paar Sachen gekauft. Ich hatte dann, glaube ich, so eine Büchse voll mit so Charms und sowas. Und dann hatte ich halt, ich glaube, irgendwie 4 verschiedene Buchlesezeichen. Also viel zu viel für so einen kleinen Buchclub. Aber, ja, fand ich halt einfach cool. Und dann haben wir das halt gemacht und wir hatten richtig viel Spaß. Also wir hatten, glaube ich, haben irgendwie 2, 3 so Lesezeichen gemacht. Und dann hatte ich aber richtig viele Produkte noch übrig, weil halt, wie gesagt, du halt Masse kaufst. Und dann irgendwann meinte ich zu Dantes, ey, ich finde das eigentlich richtig interessant. So, es wäre voll cool, wenn ich die machen könnte und verkaufen könnte. Und dann meinte Dantes zu mir so, ey, guck mal, wenn du so viel Spaß daran hast, versuch das doch einfach so zu deinem Job zu machen. Also mach doch einen Laden auf. Ja?
You want to bring up a pizza?
Sure.
Yeah.
You choose. Just don't get the meat one. Or if you get the meat one, just for yourself. Und ja, dann hat er mir geholfen, den Laden zu öffnen, hat mir die Motivation gegeben und dann, als ich den Laden angefangen habe, von Monat zu Monat kamen mir immer mehr Ideen, was ich machen könnte für Bücher und so hat sich das dann entwickelt. Okay, dude, if this person, okay, Calypto, if you ask me one more time about fucking BTS, I'm gonna kill myself in-game. Because, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't listen to K-pop. I fucking hate BTS. I don't care about BTS. I couldn't care less about BTS, okay? Thank you so much. Next. Every 10 now is sexualized. Low-key true. Okay. Most viewed category on Pornhub. Well, Pornhub, I don't know, dude, but I just know what, like, statistics say the most people watch. But, like, lesbians, again, also actually a very huge societal issue. The over-sexualization of women having sex with other women, but then having a big problematic issue with the gays and the queers. Like, people are very hypocritical these days out there. Let me see if I put it the right way. I think I did. I have to make Dantes and me the pizza. Dankeschön, ASAP. Ich vergesse jetzt, was du Deutsch sprichst. I think the weed analogy only makes sense if you're going to like a dealer to buy or putting yourself in a setting where people are also doing harder drugs. If you just buy from a dispensary and smoking a joint after work, I don't think there's a draw to harder drugs. It is. Like, it was me. I'm the example. I used to only smoke weed maybe once a month. Or, like, even smoke. I used to only, like, smoke a cigarette maybe once a month for, like, 3-4 months. And I wouldn't see these people that I was, like, doing them with more than that one time a month. But it got to a point where it would constantly linger in my brain. And it got to a point where then at some point I would ask them, like, hey, can I have some to walk home with? And then they would give me some. And obviously, especially with drug dealers, which is like the same analogy with like OnlyFans people, it's like the cheaper you are, the more I'm gonna buy from you. So, like, as an example, of like one drug dealer sells, let's say, crack, okay? And one dealer sells it to me for $30, but a different one sells it to me for $15. I'm gonna buy from the guy that sells it to me for 15, right? But now, because I have like money over, I'm gonna buy double the amount, which is gonna make me even more addicted. That's just how being a drug addict works, right? And I was lucky enough to get out of it myself, but a lot of people don't. Like, most people, the recovery chances for drug addiction are actually extremely, extremely low. So, most people, when they're addicted to something, it's very hard for them to get away from it. And one example, as an example, is sugar. In our society, people are very much so addicted to artificial sugars, etc., etc. So you don't see a lot of people getting rid of that, even though they might have only eaten in the beginning of their life one thing, but then it got so normalized with it being in ketchup, with it being in tomato sauce, with it being in cheeses, whatever it is, that now sugar is everywhere, which makes people addicted to it. So yeah, no, I 100% disagree with the fact that, but again, like, it's agree to disagree. Like, I just think we profoundly have just different opinions about this topic, which is completely fine. Like, if you want to view it that way, it's as fine as me wanting to view it my way, right? Okay. This black one is also done. Okay, let me just put the pizza in for my hubby. How old are you? I'm 25. Machst du nur, worauf du Bock hast, oder machst du auch auf Anfrage? Per se beides. Also ich möchte zu einem Punkt kommen, wo ich genug Zeit für den Job habe, weil momentan, da ich streame, Hausfrau bin, etc., ist es einfach viel für mich, mich nur auf den Shop zu konzentrieren. Aber mein Ziel ist es, auf jeden Fall auch Customs anzugeben, also auf Custom-Bestellung, was bedeutet, du schreibst mir beispielsweise, ich kaufe diese Kindle-Hülle oder diese Buchhülle in der Größe und dann beispielsweise schreibst du mir, ich möchte die Farbe mit dem Vibe und so viel Deko drauf haben und dann mache ich das. Aber dafür brauche ich halt Zeit, weil beispielsweise, wenn ich jetzt zum Beispiel 20 Leute habe, die das machen, für 20 Buchhüllen brauche ich mindestens einen Monat. Mit der Zeit, die ich gerade habe, um Sachen zu machen. Und damit könnte ich nichts anderes machen. Also, wenn ich 20 Hüllen im Monat mache, wäre das alles, was ich den Monat mache. How many tats do you have in total? Almost 100. Schedule 1 coming back soon. Just this week is preparation for my new drop. How much will the blind boxes be priced? I don't know yet, because I think I have to see how much I paid for them and then put on top the price of the charm that's going with them. But I will look into it. I think it's like around $25 for the blind box, like Canadian though. Canadian, not euros or USD. So 25 Canadian dollars plus $15 for the charm. So I have to like look, but maybe the boxes were cheaper, maybe they were more expensive, I don't know, but I think it was around $25. I'm more curious how you managed to learn all these languages. So main language, native language is Spanish, and second native language is German because I grew up in Germany, and English I learned through my dad, and I'm gonna be soon learning French as well because I live in Canada, in Montreal, the main province where they speak French. Okay. Guys, if I have a kid, are we gonna make a wish list for the child? And you guys can buy stuff for the kid? Yeah, I always tell people, when you want to learn a language, you need to, like, consistently speak it. Like, you need to, like, immerse yourself in speaking it every single day. That's the easiest way to learn it. We're all gonna be godmothers. Periode. Okay, guys. Let me show you a little bit what I made. I'm not gonna show the bookmarks, but I'm gonna show you the other stuff I made. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest, for tonight, like, obviously with you guys, I always talk about so many interesting topics. I won't be able to finish all these bookmarks, but I have to finish them because, like, as I said, I have my drop coming up, so I need to still finish all of these. Wait, let me show you everything I have to finish. I have to finish all of these, and all of these today. Hi, Hickey! Boy! Abobozoy! Abobozoy! Booby! Hey, my love! Meow, meow! Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I still have to finish all of those. But I can finish them. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm gonna stay up until 5 in the morning. And tomorrow we have to sew, because I still... Dude, I don't even want to think about it. All the sleeves that I still have to make. Bah. Have you any made any of the keychains? Do you want to see them, guys? Do you want to see the keychains I made? I made a bunch. I made friendship keychains, guys. Isn't that crazy? I made... Oh. Sorry, that's like a drug for me. Like a drug for me, dude. Drug. Okay. Let me show you what I got. Hey! Hey! So, in the future, I'm gonna add, like, more other colors, but for now, that's what I have, okay? I'm gonna show you. Okay, I have some more than just these. But the other ones are, like, more simple. Like, they're not as elegant as these here are. Es gibt Haribo und keiner, klar. Digga, Haribo ist eine Haribo, Digga. Kanada ist eine Mische aus Amerika und Europa. Okay, guys, let me show you. So first, I have all of these. So we have like a purple one. Yeah. Then we have like every color once, right? Every color once. Then we have blue. I'm still missing like the little bow at the back, but I have to get that tomorrow. I can't get it. I couldn't get it yet. And we have yellow. There's like a bow at the back that's still missing, but I will be getting that tomorrow and add it to these. Then we have orange. Then we have green. And then we have red. And then we have pink. Okay. So these are all ones. And then I have a black and a gray cat. There's also a bow that's missing on these. And then we have the one with the meow meows. So this one has like little beads on it that said cat and meow. Meow. Okay, you guys are inverted, but from my perspective of view, it says meow, right? And here is like a little like locket that you can open and you could put a picture inside. So a white cat. And then we have like an orangey pinky cat. That also says cat and meow. I really like this one. And then we have this one. And this one says bunny. And then the only, I'm thinking about making more of these. But for now I'm just gonna make one to see how fast it sells. It's a pom-pom-puddin one. And it says pom-pom. It says pom-pom on it. And it also has a locket. It says pom-pom-puddin. Even though I hate pom-pom-puddin. But no judgment. And then I have these two friendship ones. Let me just like get it straight. Because I just threw it on here. Dude. Get your shit together, girl. Your shit together, girl. Girl. So we have this one. Which is... Oh, it's stuck. Because it's magnetic. So this one is like a pink one, right? And it has my melody on there. And it has this little like half heart. And that half heart goes with this kurumi one. Here. They're friendship keychains. Yep. And I'm gonna be selling these as a pair. Like, these ones are gonna be sold as a pair because, like, it's shit, you know? If someone has a friendship bracelet that you don't even know. And if you want to give this to, like, your friends, I'm gonna sell these two together. Yep, those are all the keychains I made. Do you know Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do? No, why do you hate Pom Pom Pum? Because he's a fat yellow fuck. And he has a booty hole. He's a yellow fat fuck. He's my favorite dessert as well. Actually, and he's too nice. Like, he's so nice. Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. He's handicapped. Hi, Haru. Anyway, so, do you know yeah, I know Sailor Moon. I know Sailor Moon. You could also sell separately to online or long distance friends. Well, when you buy products with me, you can text me, send this there and this there. Like, I have that all the time. Like, as an example, last time, like, literally, like, 3 days ago, I had a guy, and he texted me. Oh. Oh, yeah. That I have to do. So, I had a guy. Here, is it him? Is Miguel? Here, Miguel. Miguel bought something for his fiance, and he told me to, like, send it to her address instead of his address. So I changed the address. So, as an example, yeah, if someone wants me to send it to 2 different addresses, I can, as long as, like, the shipping is paid for. What are you drinking? Pepsi Cola. Did you watch Hunter x Hunter? I will answer you this without saying anything. What reaction? I did not react. Will the blind box keychains, can you choose between gold and silver? Yes. You can, when you get the blind boxes, I will text you some information. But everything about the blind boxes will be in the description of the product. So it's gonna say you can choose silver or gold. You can choose how many keychains you want to have. Do you want to have a bow? Do you want to have dangling ones? So as an example, you can choose if you want something like this, or if you want, as an example, one that's like this. So I'm gonna give you, like, multiple options, but those things are gonna be only discussed once the person bought the product. But on the product itself, like, if you go onto the shop, it will say, like, all these informations are gonna be required afterwards. Because, like, I'm opening the blind box for you, so I can base the keychain on the blind box. So I even will let you choose the blind box if there's multiple still available. I'm always watching your YouTube videos where you fake argue with Duns and you call yourself handicapped. No, you know what? People are so mad at me. So fucking mad. Because I, like, say something, I'm like, I even say it in, like, the weirdest way ever. Like, as an example, one time I was like, oh my god, women have it so fucking hard. Like, we literally have to be perfect all the time. And then everyone was like, oh my god, you're literally a woman. You don't have to do anything. Such hard problems. Have you ever heard about working? Girl? Queen, shut the fuck up, pussy boss. I was joking. Or, like, one time I made this, like, clip, and this clip actually went viral on Twitter, on Instagram. I don't know. Wait, let me see if it's viral on here. I don't think it went crazy. I don't think it went crazy on YouTube, but it went on Instagram, right? And I was like, I don't understand why people hate the gays. They literally don't do anything. And everyone's like, yes, they do. They make my child gay. Babes, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Like, just because I touch you because I have cancer doesn't mean you're gonna have cancer now. Like, that's not how it works. It was months ago that we talked about it, but finally caved and spent $100 on makeup. Periode. Love your face expressions. Grazie. No, you don't understand. I literally saw this video of like a guy and he does like the funniest gigs. He's like, when you're the work baddie, and he's like sitting on his PC and he's like, and it's the funniest shit ever, dude. I always piss laugh when I see that shit. You literally make my humor so much better now. I always call people handicapped. Remember you? It is what it is. It is what it is. No, like, dude, coming to me and telling me that Pum Pum is handicapped is like crazy. That's crazy work. Wir können mir die Keychains kaufen. Ausrufezeichen Shop in Chat. Why made you change the red hair? It was so gorge. It was gorge. But like, it was too light. Babes, I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I can't have red hair. It do not work like that. Eee. You're high contrast, so I get it. I don't know what that means, but eee. Guys, can you clip something for me? Can you make a clip for me, guys? I have like the craziest clip, and someone needs to like take that clip, post it into our main chat on Discord, and tag at Zanet. Zanetta. I think that's his name, Zane. Maybe it's Zane. Maybe it's not Zanet. Yeah, okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna show you guys how to flirt in different languages. I'm gonna farm the YouTube content. Okay. So, you guys were all making fun about me, saying that me flirting in German, English, and Spanish was not flirting. It was indeed sex talk. So I'm back on giving you guys the real flirting experience. And I still state the fact that German is the worst one. Because if you hit me in Spanish, it's like, ay, amor, el cielo es tan guapo, como tus ojos tan lindos como las estrellas. Ay, mi amor, ¿puedo abesarte? And it's like, ah! Pregnant. English. Oh my god, you're literally the most beautiful and gorgeous human being on this planet. And all I can think about is you and your gorgeous smile. And it's like a low-key cringe, but it's low-key like, you're right. And then German. Boah, das Date heute, das war mal wieder richtig geil. Ich hatte so viel Spaß. Das war mega. Und du siehst auch wieder mal Hammer aus. Eine Hammerbraut. Rufst mich nachher an und sagst mir, ob das Wurstwach eine Wurst braucht? Dankeschön, Maus. Vergiss nicht, ruf mich an. What the fuck? Okay, and clip end! Dude, I'm so good at clip farming. Deutsch ist wirklich die größte Kacksprache. Das stimmt. He's your short editor? He is. Yeah, send it to him. Send it into main chat. I can tag him. If you send it to main chat, I can tag him. Yeah, dude, that might be the next big clip on my account. Dude, I'm rocking with my Twitch video in sync. I'm climbing the same as in my Twitch video because it's like time delayed. Okay, guys, fucking bastards. I'm gonna go offline now because I like have to eat the pizza with Zontes, with Zaddy Zontes, and also I still have to do all the stuff. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. So yeah, guys. we're gonna see each other tomorrow again. Tomorrow we will do sewing. Sewing is gonna be so much easier because it's like zzz, so it's whatever, right? So tomorrow we're gonna do sewing stream, and then the day after is gonna be already wait bubbly babby babby bum bum bum. What's going on? Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna do sewing stream, and then on Friday I'm not gonna be streaming just because I need to take pictures and videos of everything and put it up on the site so I can like have everything ready. And on Saturday 1 p.m. EST time, which is 19 Uhr 7 p.m. 7 p.m. German European time. We're gonna have the drop. So I'm gonna probably be live earlier in the day. Just so you guys know. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming by today. Thank you for all the subbies, all the follows, and everything.